If you're looking for the perfect place for your next special event, look no further. Hi, I'm Maureen Russell Hodson, and this is Springboro Here and There. We are here at Heatherwoode Golf Club, along with our finest folks from Heatherwoode. We have Stacy Fox, Jason Keller, and Jen Harvey. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, ma'am.
And when I say we have the finest, it's because you are all on staff here, and you are planning a very big event coming up.
That's correct. On March 7th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., we are going to have an open house here at Heatherwoode. And it really gives us an opportunity for us to showcase our abilities as a venue for weddings and events. We are kind of focusing more on the wedding events. So we're going to have a handful of vendors here, probably about 10 of them, a variety from florists, cake decorators, a couple of DJs. Our chef is actually going to prepare some hors d'oeuvres, and it's going to be up here in the rising room for our guests to come in, and they can just, try what they would like to try, see what our chef is capable of doing. And then we are also going to have the downstairs set, so people can kind of come in and actually see what the room looks like as a full wedding set. A&S is going to be here. They're going to showcase some of their products on the head table. The DJ is going to have a set down there. And we're going to have some, just lemonade, teas, some refreshments to go along with the foods.
So it really gives you an idea of one-stop shopping. If you're newly engaged or planning your wedding, here's an idea to come in, see something set, but also talk to vendors to get an idea about maybe what you're looking for and what special ideas they can give you as well.
Exactly, and I get that question a lot from potential brides. They come in to not only see what we can do, but also to build that network of the vendors that they could use as well. So we're kind of trying to incorporate both of those things into one event.
And again, it is on Saturday, March 7th.
Correct.
It starts at 11 and it goes until 3 o'clock, and it's right here at Heatherwoode. Yeah. And I think what sets Heatherwoode apart in a lot of ways, Jason, is just that when you're here, you get all the details taken care of. It's really a place where you can come and not have to worry if you're throwing the party.
Well, absolutely. It's one of those things that we take pride in what we do. We always have the staff we have here, I think, is what makes us as good as we are. The staff, especially our banquet staff, has been here, some of them as long as 10 years. So they have...
they got a little bit of experience behind them,
just
right?
a little bit. They love what they do, and that makes a huge difference in what we're able to pull off on these weddings. Sometimes we have some extraordinary requests, and some of the staff members kind of, that's a new one, but they're always willing to take on that challenge because they like that newness of something that they haven't done before. They take that heads on, and they're really good at executing it. So the staff is truly, I think, what makes our ability to pull off these weddings with as much ease as we do.
So it's really, if a bride and groom want to stick pretty standard, you can do that. But if you're going to go outside the box, this is a great place for that because,
we're willing, we're flexible. We want to try something new. We know our limitations, but we're always willing to push those limitations. If it's something that we haven't heard before and they've got this crazy idea, let's go with it. We're not going to just push it off to the side because it's not something we're normally doing. If it's something new, let's give it a shot. We can only grow if we experience something that we haven't done before. So we're always willing to take something we haven't done before and learn from it.
And it's also the attention to detail. You're going to get first-class service when you come.
Absolutely.
I always tell our brides that come in, when they're touring and I'm going through everything that we offer, that is a point I always, try to emphasize the most, is that our serving staff is bar none. Our bartenders are great, our chef's great. I think that is the one thing that we excel above the rest.
Because it's a stressful day if you're a bride and the groom, but it's very stressful, and these kinds of things are things that you don't want to have to worry about. Right. You don't want to get yourself all in it. You want this to be a perfect day, and when it's in your hands, we know it's going to be a perfect day. Right. And if you're looking for opportunities, Jen, or photos, we're now on Facebook and other social media,
yes,
right?
We are. So we have just launched our newest Facebook page. It is Heatherwoode Banquets and Events. So you can find us there. We are also on Instagram at heatherwood.events. So I'll be posting things from our events, our weddings. We actually have one of the photographers that has worked with us before that is actually starting to upload some things and tag us in that as well. So, and then on the off chance that we don't have an event, I will be posting different tips, wedding tips, things for brides to know, The one that we just recently sent out was when to order your invitations and when to send them out. So that way you have time for people to respond, but people don't also have time to lose them. So just little tips and tricks like that for the brides.
And talking about tips, I know one of the things that's a little bit unusual here is that when you book here, there are a lot of things, items that typically you pay extra for that are included in your fee here.
Absolutely, and just like you said, it's a very stressful time for brides, so we try to make everything as streamlined and as simple as possible. We don't want to, nickel and dime here and there. So when you pay a rental fee, there's a lot included with that. We have a couple different arches that can be used, some pillars for flower arrangements, those are included. Our dance floor is included. The setup of the room, so all the tables, the linens, the chairs.
I think the linens is a biggie in the dance floor.
Right.
I don't think that's always included in other places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anything that we have in-house is pretty much included in that rental fee.
Breakdown. I think a lot of people come in, they talk about, well, how soon do we have to be out? And that's one thing we always let them know is that we want you've paid for this block of time. We want you to be here and enjoy that entire block of time. Don't worry about, oh, we've got to be out in 30 minutes. Let's stop our party, start cleaning up. That's what we're here for. That's what we've been paid to do. That's what we're going to do. We want you to just enjoy the time. It's a once-in-a-lifetime day. Enjoy it.
And so obviously the staff and the facility offers a lot of flexibility and many, many options. So a great way to come back and get an idea of maybe the setup, meet some vendors, would be to stop by the open house. It is on Saturday, March 7th. It starts at 11. It ends at 3. You can get lots of tips. And before I let these experts go, I'm going to ask you, if I'm newly engaged and I'm not sure what to do, what's the first thing I should do?
Come to Heatherwood.
Come to Heatherwood, of course. Anything else? You talked about invitations, when they should go out.
Another little stress-free tips, make sure you have everybody in order, what you're doing for that day. Rehearsal is a big thing, we try to always be included in your rehearsal just so that way we can kind of help out where we are needed as well on that big day.
But definitely make Heatherwood your first stop, and then you all can share all of your expertise as well.
100%.
100%. All right. So for more information about banquets, you can always go to the website, which is golfheatherwood.com, or your new social media.
On Facebook, we are Heatherwood Banquets and Events, and then on Instagram, it is heatherwood.events. You can find us at both of those pages.
And of course, you can always go to a link from our page, which is ci.springboro.oh.us. We wish you all the best in your wedding planning, and we hope to see you on March 7th. Thanks for watching.